name is Shelly Karen from OnTheGoinMCO, and I live locally here in Orlando, and I like to visit the parks with my family. We have a daughter who's 6 years old, and we always try to integrate a teachable moment into our trips. It all started back in 1986 when I would come to the parks with my parents. We would ride Spaceship Earth and talk about communication. So I thought I'd invite you to come along and join us and some of our friends as we explore Epcot and some of the things you can find there. When we brought Zoe on her first trip, when she was about 19 months old and she was just beginning to talk, she was very nervous about talking to people. What we decided to do was try to use pin trading as a way to encourage her to speak. And we would go up to cast members and I would explain to them she's just learning how to talk, and we thought we'd try pin trading. And so now I have to say her pin collection's a lot bigger than mine. One of our favorite exhibits and interventions is Stormstruck. You can learn and see what happens when a big, huge hurricane force wind hits your house. There's even a game that you can play where you learn what needs to go into a first aid kit. Another one of our family's favorite exhibits and interventions is Where's the Fire? And Where's the Fire? You and your partner go through a house that's the most dangerous house in America with flashlights spotting all sorts of fire hazards. After the game, you go out into the exhibit area and you can learn how to have a fire drill in your home, and you can also explore what all the knobs and buttons do on a fire truck. I have to say that out of all the exhibits and interventions, that the Great Piggy Bank Adventure is Zoe's favorite. You set a savings goal and you learn how to reach that goal through saving your money instead of spending it on MP3s and toys. And then you learn, once you put your money into savings, how inflation and deflation affects the rate at which your money grows when it's in savings. And the third thing that you do in the Great Piggy Bank Adventure is learn how to diversify your funds. Now this might sound a little silly for a kid to do, but it really shows them how when you spread your money out, you can actually earn more money. And then at the end, you find out if you've reached your goal. And Zoe really loves seeing that she's earned that bedroom. On my first visit to Epcot Center in 1986, the Living Seas was one of my favorite pavilions. And now the hydroculators have been replaced by Nemo, we still love visiting it as a family. Zoe loves the Finding Nemo ride, she loves Turtle Talk with Crush, but most of all she really enjoys looking in all the tanks that they have there. She really loves the manatees, and she says when she gets older she's going to help them, and I kind of believe she will. One of my favorite rides on my first visit to Epcot was Journey into Imagination with Figment. I was in love with Dreamfinder and that purple dragon they call Figment. And every time Zoe and I go, we love to ride it and sing along. Thanks for joining Zoe and I on our trip to Epcot. I hope you've enjoyed our teachable moments, and I'd love to hear what you like to do at Epcot and what teachable moments you found at Walt Disney World. So thanks again for joining us, and if you'd like to find out more about us, visit us on OnTheGoinMCO.com.